Things have gone, like he said, to the letter. Couldn't have gone any better. I'm pleased with him. He's put a lot of weight on, a lot of muscle. I think he's weighing about 212, 213 at the minute. You know, he's packing a bit of power, and we all know what happens. Speed kills, you know. But this is very interesting. I think with Eddie here now, I think this is the most dangerous fight he's having in his whole of his career, to be fair with you, because a man of this size, you've got to be switched on. Like, Tommy's got to be good for 6 rounds. He's got to be good for 1 second. You know, it's another Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. But we've prepared well. I'm knowledgeable. I know what we're up against, you know, and I'm very confident in my own ability to train a man to deal with a man like Eddie Hall. And like I say, Tommy's not a weak man. He can bench press 160, he can rep it 10 times. He's nowhere near as strong as Eddie, because that's Eddie's field. Half a ton deadlift, 500 kilograms. You got to take that to a man like that. But let me tell you, fighting is not weightlifting.
I think anyone with 2 eyes and 2 ears knows if it goes 6 rounds, Tommy's going to win on points. You know, there's no way I'm going to outbox a boxer in that respect. So yeah, when I say it's going to be a knockout, it's not going to be a rhino running at his prey. It's going to be a very calculated precision knockout punch. You know, if it goes the 6 rounds, I am prepared to go the 6 rounds. But I say the only way I win is that.
Stop trying to cause trouble, because I'll put you across my knee. I'll put you across my knee. So stop trying to cause trouble. These men are going to cause enough trouble Saturday night, so behave yourself.
Right from the off, this one explodes. Eddie Hall sends a message Tommy Fury won't forget, a slap that says everything words couldn't. The room erupts, cameras scramble, and suddenly Saturday night just got a whole lot more personal for both men involved. Tommy Fury trying to brush it off as nothing, calling it a clown show. But that slap landed hard, and everyone in that room saw it. Talk all you like, Tommy. Eddie Hall already gave his answer with one swing of the hand.
All the rest of them, it's just a fucking clown show, isn't it? Jumping up and down, and screaming and shouting. There's 2 good athletes up there, and we know what we're going to do on Saturday night, so there's no need for all that.
Eddie Hall not holding back here, mocking John Fury's basic math skills, and clearly enjoying every second of it. The size difference in this fight is no joke, and Eddie Hall knows it gives him a massive edge come fight night.
Oh man, I don't know how someone can say something so fucking stupid. Like, fuck me, there's 12 inches in a foot, right? So 6'14" will be 7'2", John, you thick fucking cunt. Fuck me. You obviously didn't go to school. We all know that.
John Fury talking up Tommy Fury as the toughest man he's ever seen. But even he admits Tommy needs to move and avoid contact at all costs. Sounds like a fighter who's scared of what happens if this one stands still and trades.
Toughest, bravest man I've ever seen in my life. On full credit from me to him. He's got to move dead more. Our teachers will move a lot more. All us move, you can see we're movers. That's what he's got to do. He's got everything else. A man with as much heart as he teaches to do anything can win.
Tommy Fury himself had a different message when the cameras turned to him. Tommy Fury keeping it short, saying he'll save it all for fight night. Fair enough, Tommy, but after copping that slap from Eddie Hall on camera, talk only goes so far. Saturday night will tell the real story.
Let's fucking see on fight night. That's what I'm about. So I'm not interested in all the shit that's got to go on. I'll come here, I do what I'm obligated to do with you guys, and I'll jump in the ring on Saturday night.
Looking skinny, Tommy.
Looking big, Eddie.
We all have to do this job.
Almost the same height.
You got stilts on, got high heels.
Only the same as yours.
Hey.
John Fury going into full defense mode here, talking about fighting for his son's name. Respect for the loyalty. But at the end of the day, this fight isn't about John Fury's reputation. It's about whether Tommy Fury can handle Eddie Hall's power and size on the night.
At the end of the day, I've done what I've done. I've no complaints about anything. I am what I am. I'm going to defend my name with everything I've got. You see me walked amongst every man of them on my own. I don't care if it was a rugby field. When it comes to a fight, I don't care if I get kicked to death. If I win, lose or draw, I'll have me say. That's just how I am.
Tommy Fury claiming people haven't seen even 20% of what he can do, and that his power has been hidden all career. Bold words, but against a man Eddie Hall's size, hidden power might not be enough if things get messy inside that ring.
Mockery of boxing and just disgust and disgrace the room. I mean, it's disgusting and disgraceful what he's done. He should be embarrassed. I hope he is embarrassed, but it's not acceptable. I don't know why.
Tyson Fury defending his father, calling the chaos great salesmanship and good for business. Maybe so, but when your own family is calling it a circus, it says a lot about the energy surrounding Tommy Fury heading into this fight.
It's a show business. We're not here when it's not a political room of educated men. These are fighters teams, fighters things. What a way to sell the fight. My dad's an excellent salesman and he's done a fantastic job. So big up John Fury, get up son.
Spencer Brown trying to play peacemaker here, admitting it was all a bit silly. Nice gesture, but the damage is done. Eddie Hall already made his point, and Tommy Fury's side knows exactly what that slap meant.
You know, I see headbutts down the pub. I used to see him down the pub every weekend. So, you know, it was what it was. You know, and we all were pushing and shoving and being stupid. We maybe need to grow up.
John Fury showing off the training setup, saying Tommy Fury isn't coming in overweight and the work rate is high. All good in theory, but fitness alone won't matter much if Eddie Hall lands one of those heavy shots clean.
They're always fit, you know, and at the end of the day, he's not coming in camp overweight sort of thing. So, well, like I say, as you can see, we work hard, don't we? You've seen what we do here.
You said this is an easy session as well.
Oh, yeah.
A light session.
Yeah, like.
Tommy Fury saying he'll let his hands do the talking on the 13th. Good mentality on paper, but after getting slapped on camera by Eddie Hall, talking is exactly what Tommy's been doing the most so far.
Like say, yes, that is the reason why I'm sat around the table. You know, I could have easily got on the phone to Eddie and had a back and forth, this and that, and said, oh, you can't say this, or I'll do this, or I'll do this. But no problem. I'll let these do the talking for me, Dad, on the 13th.
John Fury calling Tommy a pocket rocket and saying Eddie Hall won't even land a punch. Bold prediction, John, but underestimating a man with Eddie Hall's reach, power, and sheer size could be the biggest mistake the Fury camp makes all week.
You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small. Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt and I'm feeling the power. He can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds, isn't it? He can't do the 3. And I can't blame him. You've got to give Eddie all props because he's not a fighter. He's going to get in with Tommy knowing full well what can happen to him. And the only thing he's going to try and do is swing.
Duke McKenzie admitting fans love the chaos Eddie Hall brings wherever he goes. Can't argue with that. Eddie Hall has turned this entire build-up into must-watch content, and Tommy Fury's camp clearly doesn't know how to handle it.
And he knows how to shout houses down and make threats and swear and all the rest of it because he creates chaos wherever he goes. And for whatever the reason, the public...
Eddie Hall laying it out plainly. Over 100 pounds heavier and one clean shot on the chin sends anyone to sleep. That's not arrogance. That's just facts. Tommy Fury better have a serious game plan for dealing with that kind of size advantage.
Yeah, he's got me down on all those, but what you cannot beat is sheer size. You know, I think there's going to be 100 plus pounds in weight difference.
Yeah.
50 kilo. And I don't care who you are, if that catches you on the chin, you go.
Same old story from John Fury, doubling down on the idea Eddie Hall won't land a shot. Repeating it twice doesn't make it true. Eddie Hall has already shown he's not afraid to make contact, slap included.
You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small. Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt and I'm feeling the power. He can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds, isn't it? He can't do the 3. And I can't blame him. You've got to give Eddie all props because he's not a fighter. He's going to get in with Tommy knowing full well what can happen to him. And the only thing he's going to try and do is swing.
So there it is. From a slap heard around the boxing world to both camps trading words for days leading up to fight night. This one has gone from a sideshow to something fans genuinely cannot stop talking about. What's truly at stake here isn't just bragging rights. It's Eddie Hall proving that size and power can topple a trained boxer. And Tommy Fury proving his family's name still means something in this sport if Eddie Hall wins. This becomes one of the biggest upsets in crossover boxing history, and suddenly every word John Fury and Tommy Fury said about Eddie Hall not being a real fighter comes back to haunt them on repeat. Eddie Hall walks away not just as the bigger man, but as the man who backed up his slap with a knockout. But if Tommy Fury shocks the world and gets the win, the Fury name stays untouchable, and that slap becomes nothing more than a footnote, a moment of chaos before Tommy proved once and for all that boxing skill beats raw size every single time. Who wants it more though? Eddie Hall has the chip on his shoulder, the slap, the mockery, the doubters telling him he's not a real fighter. That's a dangerous mindset to bring into a ring. Tommy Fury has the family pressure and a name to defend, but pressure can work both ways. Point one thing's for sure, after that slap, this fight just became personal. Drop a comment below. Who do you think wins this one, Eddie Hall or Tommy Fury? Let us know, and don't forget to subscribe for more reaction breakdowns leading up to Fight Night.